Okay, I'm sorry, y'all. I apologize about that. You especially. But I mean, like you could have, yeah, Libra in the 10th house, but you could play sports. Like those are two opposite signs. Like how is that possible? And that simply means that when you go to the football field, there's it could be women around, like the cheerleaders are around, sweet smelling, you know, blossoming flowers or something like, or like perfumes, like a nice scent in the air. There's a lot, like there's probably a scale somewhere. Libra is in the air, is what I'm saying. Libra is in the air. It's your surroundings. It's a very symmetrical, balanced environment wherever you do. So my whole point is that the 10th house is not your actual career. It's your environment. It's the things that you will be surrounded by in your career. And Gemini's here. So Gemini's ruled by Mercury. The ruling sign of one of the ruling signs of Mercury is Gemini. So all the activities, all the people, the situations, circumstances, everything of the 10th house will be experienced through the 8th house. And so what that means is your capacity for investigation, once again, your capacity for research will determine you getting that promotion. Or lack thereof. And what I mean by that is you need, with this placement, in order to excel, you need to research your ass off. You need to research on what your career is, your profession is, the promotion, the job title, the everything, the job description, everything, all the way down to you feel like you're at the darkest, deepest place of, whatever, wherever you're trying to go. Your career, it could be something. It could be like where you, because the 8th house is the house where of other people's resources. 10th house is career. So 10th house is career. So this could be somebody who is an accountant, because you're transforming other people's stuff, other people's resources, and that is your career. Or somebody who does something like that, like they'll take somebody's anybody's situation, anybody's other their resources, and help them like build their credit or something like that, get rid of debt or something like that. That's also taxes is the 8th house. So you could be like a person who helps people transform their taxes to where they're like, they can do stuff. They're in good standing, or they can get rid of their taxes or something like that, and get their taxes in good standing. This is obviously a good place for any kind of like an FBI, an investigator of some sort, some kind of researcher. It's a very good position for that. Let me see. I don't want to miss nothing. You have a reputation of being an investigator. How about that? People know you in general as somebody who is always researching, always on Google, always in the almanac, always looking up these videos on YouTube or something. Like, man, you always looking up something. You always Googling something. You always on YouTube watching these crazy videos or reading about these crazy. That's what people know you as. Like I said, the 10th house is after your reputation, your social standing, what everybody sees you as. They don't know you personally. It's just your reputation. Okay. So was that Mercury? I'm gonna do Venus. Venus is in Aries as well, in the 8th house. And Venus, if you don't know, is the reason for creation. That's why it's a indicator of creativity, bringing something into creation or someone into creation. It's that luxury in us, the one that wants to experience the good life. Venus in general is our capacity to enjoy and give enjoyment, to experience enjoyment and joy. It is beauty. That they say there's beauty could go. It could be anything. It's beautiful things. That's aesthetics. Venus is like the chocolates and the sweet smelling perfumes and the good food and the great vacation and a nice car, all of that are conveniences. That's why Venus does best in the 10th house or the 4th house of conveniences. It does so well because that's the house of conveniences. That's the house of family, and Venus there it's all about that stuff. It gets its strongest aspect there in the 4th house, but it's relationships. Venus is the energy that wants to relate to you, to the other person. It is a planet that brings two things together and keeps them together. What is that? I can go on and on. I think you guys basically know what Venus is. It's one of the main planets that people talk about. So I'm not going to go too into it. So Venus in Aries. Do the sign first, then the house, aspects, then the rulership. And Venus is in Aries. Aries, you know what Aries is. Aries go action oriented, go forward, head first. Impulsive, aggressive, what's that word? Assertive, courageous, courage. Not courage, but courageous. See, all the planets are energies. The signs are the house, their expression. So that's why I'm saying courageous. The planets act out in the way of the sign it sits in. So Venus acts out in a courageous way. Don't you mess with my man. That was terrible. I'm saying like these people will fight for theirs. They will go to war. They will go to war for theirs. That's how Venus acts out. Okay. So yeah, that's how Venus acts. She is a fighter. She does not play around. She is aggressive, and in her love nature, also Venus. You know, that part of us that wants to be attractive. But I was saying the love nature. Like they know who they want. They're decisive about it. Another Aries thing. They're decisive about it. They're assertive about it. They're gonna let you know this is how it is. This is what it is. Take it or leave it. Like I said before. And that's how these people are in relation when it comes to relating, not just with your spouse, with your wife, husband, just in relating to people. In relating to people. And Venus in a man's chart or a woman's chart is the wife. So your wife is like this. She's assertive. She does not play around. You want someone that's like that. See, Venus for in a chart is what you're attracted to. And Venus is in Aries. These people are attracted to, whether it's a man or a woman, they're attracted to Aryan people. They're attracted to assertive people. They're attracted to aggressive people. They're attracted to decisive people. They're attracted to impulsive, spontaneous, flickery, fiery, active people. Perhaps fit people, because Aries likes to be active. And Venus is, like I said, is what you're attracted to. I think I went into enough of that. I think you get the point. But these people's relationships are very active. They're very active, have active relationships. They like to do things with their spouse. And Venus, just a little bit, Venus in the 8th house is sex, right? Very sexually active relationships. Relationship. Bless you. Active relationships. Very sexually active relationship. That's what you're attracted to. That's something you like in your relationship. Venus is like these people. These people love to. They themselves love activity. They love to be active. Their love nature comes out when they are active. Like these people, like if they're stagnant, they sitting down, not doing nothing. They might be one person, but when they get up or they're actively involved in something, whatever it is, then their love nature comes out. They are they're like the most loving people you could be around. And they like to extend their love to other people, that joy to other people. Venus here sits in the 8th house as well. It's in Aries, so it's still this is still the 8th house, and these people love sex. I'm just gonna say it, but it's consensual, deep, intense, emotional sex though. They love intense experiences, intense emotional experiences. They love that, and their love transforms through those things. Like, you could be experiencing, I don't know, you could be experiencing someone having a child. And that could, that's a transforming experience is watching that. And you develop this whole new love for women. That's just an example. Let's see. Here's here. if you want to get really close to these people, if somebody's watching this, or you feel like if you have this and you know what I'm saying, you want your creativity to come out